In the battered women's shelter, that was the word. And the Christian women would come in and they felt so awful. They really believed that they were going against God. And it was beat into them, not just by the husband, but also by the church, that
Yes,
they needed to listen to him and do what the husband said.
that's exactly right. And you got to think about how we program our minds, right? Repetition over and over and over and over and over again. You're being told that
Yes.
you are going against God, not going against man, because this person is supposed to be like operating like with with God as his head. So if he's submitted to God and you're submitted to him, then oh my gosh, you don't want to go against God. And it's such a manipulation of what the
Mm,
Bible even is. So if you
yeah.
don't know anything about the Bible, then you would be like, who would want to have anything to do with God anyway? Because this is like a horrible life. But the problem
Hmm.
is none of it was actually used correctly. It was all manipulation and control for selfish gains so that they can get what they want, which is more control and being able to just have people as pawns. And so it was a sick, vicious cycle that I was stuck in. And then finally being able to come out of that, and you start to slowly come out of that fog. You are literally
Yeah.
under this spell and you can't even think clearly because you have been brainwashed. It's a cult.
Yeah, it really is. And plus, he was beating you down all the time. So, I mean, your mental and emotional state was so low. He wouldn't even let you leave the house without sweats and with sweats on or something like that. I mean, you had to look perfect at all times. And if you didn't, he would put you down. And then he wouldn't even let you cry. So you had this thing where, I mean, he said that you were actually pitiful and he put you down if you had emotion.
Correct. And that's the other thing. They want to completely desensitize you and then berate you when you are down. And you're exactly right. When you're constantly being told, that you're not good enough and you're not skinny enough and you're not pretty enough. And, if you don't have on makeup, then you're not pretty. And if your hair's up, you don't really look great because you don't really have a very strong jawline to be able to wear your hair up. You should always wear your hair down. And just like those little digs constantly over and over